What's up, traders? Zach here from the Trading Network. Hope you guys are doing well. It is Tuesday, January 12th, and I've got another daily market profile recap for you. So let us dive into the key levels here. Let's go over to the profile. And first and foremost, first level I was looking at was this 3806.75 level. That was the overnight high that you can see right here. Second level was 3796. 3796 was the overnight point of control. 3796.50 to be exact, which is right here, this pink part of the profile. Next level was 3786, which was the overnight low, as you can see right here. And the prior range low was our second to last key level. And below that, I was looking at this 3775 level, which was the range low from the January 8th session. Now getting into our trade plan here, overnight inventory was net long, which means that the majority of price action was above settlement price in the overnight. You can see settlement is right here, 37.92, and we have the majority of the overnight price action above that level. So we were also looking to open within range and value, which means we were looking to open within the previous regular trading hours value area and as well as within the range. So when we open within range and value, as you guys might know if you watch these videos, there is a higher probability of ranging price action or bracketing price action. And with that type of open, there is also a high probability that we will be able to predict or estimate the next session's range based on the previous session's range. Now, how we do that is we can typically pick a level from the previous profile. So you see here, let me quickly get rid of this for the moment. All right, so now that we've got that out of the way, you can see that our high of day today was essentially right at the point of control from the 8th, value area high from yesterday, value area high from the overnight, and VPOC, volume point of control from the overnight. Now my line in the sand was 37.96. So I was thinking if we could hold this level as resistance, then this was going to be a good area to possibly be high of day. Now we did not hold this level of resistance, but we actually held this area of resistance right here. So how we can determine or estimate the next session's range size based on the previous session's range size is by doing something like this. So we take a measurement from the previous range. You can see that I have it down here. It's 29.50. So I'll just put this here. This is my label box. So you can see, just to reiterate, 29.50, that is our range size from yesterday, January 11th. And if we superimpose this range from this level right here, we can get a very, very close approximation of where our low of day might be. So just to give you guys an idea, again, my line in the sand was 96. So if we were just to take my line in the sand level, take that measurement again, you can see right here, this is where the label comes off. So if we were going to put the top of this measurement, this 29.50 measurement, at my line in the sand, 37.96.50, you can see that that brings us to 37.67. So that gives us an estimation within 1 point today of the low of day. So again, this is a way that you can immediately tell upon open. Now let me zoom in here just to give you guys a closer look. So you can see that O period is right here, which means that we opened within yesterday's range and value area right here, this bright pink area. So again, when you see us open within range and value, look for a previous level in either the overnight session prior to current session that's about to open, or the prior regular trading hour session, and try to determine one of those extremes that might be a high of day or low of day. And you can then take that measurement from the previous profile and superimpose it on top of one of the levels from either the previous regular trading hours profile or the previous overnight profile, and get a very, very accurate estimation in many instances of where the low of the day or the high of the day will be. So with that said, let me pull up my trade plan once again here. And this right here kind of just goes over what we discussed. So when we open within range and value, this also means that one of the previous session's levels is likely to hold as today's high of day or low of day. Because of this, we can calculate the day's range based on previous session's extremes. So the overnight value area high and the previous or the prior value area high held as today's high, and you can see that we took yesterday's range, this 29.5 point measurement, we put it from this area, and it gave us essentially a range estimation within one tick, which is pretty cool to see. So keep an eye out for that, and if you guys want to read more about this, I would suggest looking into Jim Dalton's Mind Over Markets. He discusses this in greater detail as well. But really, if you guys can pay attention to the open, if we open within range and value, so let me just make this abundantly clear here, right there, that's the open. This is the value area from yesterday. This is the range from yesterday, right? So we open within range, big box, and value, little box. So when we do that, high probability that we're getting ranging price action, and one of the previous levels from a recent session is going to be high of day or low of day. All right, so today I was looking for price to move and hold above the overnight POC at 37.96 as the line in the sand level. Once again, if price could hold that level and use it as support on open, I was going to be looking to take long opportunity towards the range high from the 8th. So that was this 38.10 level. So let me just get rid of these real quick, clean it up a little bit. All right, so I was looking for a move up here if we could get acceptance and hold above this level, which we did not. We did not do much business above 96.50 at all. Could not hold there for a substantial amount of time and get acceptance. Now, if we could not move and hold above this level, I was going to be looking for a move down to the overnight point of control from the January 6th session, which is this 37.62 level. This was my, again, this was the 6th into 7th overnight session. So this was my ultimately lowest downside target, and we did not quite get there. We got very close. We got to that 67.25 level, which was range high from January 6th, but not quite down to that overnight point of control. Now, upon open, again, I was looking to see if we were going to get acceptance above the overnight POC from right here. And if we could hold above that level, I was looking for moves up to previous profile levels, which we did not get acceptance once again. All right, so after I saw that we weren't getting acceptance above these levels in the initial balance, which is the opening 1 hour range, we couldn't get acceptance above POC, previous value area high, and overnight VPOC. So that shifted my bias to the short side, and I was going to look for shorts down towards the prior range low, the point of control from the 7th regular trading hour session, and then ultimately this 6th into 7th overnight point of control that we did not hit. So let me just show you guys this right here. This was that final downside target that I was looking at that we did not get towards. So we got down to or around this previous value area high. That's the value area high from January 6th session, but did not reach all the way down there to that 62. So with that said, let's scroll down a little bit and get into the targets here. So targets, if ES could move and hold above that 96 level, I was looking for a move to 802, 806, 810, 816, and 823. So we did not get a move to any of those levels except for 802.50, which was the overnight VPOC and this value area high from yesterday. So we hit that. That was our first upside target that got hit, first and only upside target that got hit, and we got pretty swift rejection once we met yesterday's value area high. So as far as the downside targets go, once we broke that 37.9650 level, I was looking towards this 37.93 level, which again was this point of control from the January 7th regular trading hour session. Then I was looking down towards this 88.75 level, which was the value area low from that same session. Third downside target was the 37.76 level, which was the overnight low from the January 10th into January 11th overnight session. And the fourth downside target was 67.25. So 67.25 was that level that we just discussed right here. We did not get there. We got within 3 ticks of it. So, you know, if you took the break of 96 or you took the break even of 76, targeting 67.25, you know, just to show you guys, let's go over here. So here's 67.25. Scroll all the way over here. So, you know, something like this, when you see divergence put in at a major level, you can see we have S2 there as well. You know, this will tell you, hey, I got pretty damn close to my target. Didn't get quite there, got within a few ticks. So let me just pull it in, you know, when price shows me divergence and then a higher low even. Something that I talked about in my last video, and I talked about on Instagram story actually yesterday. So with that said, we'll go over to the profile. I just want to point this out. Use price action to your advantage. The profile is great, but this little minute detail here is important. Seeing that we put in divergence, higher low, that's a change in behavior. So don't hold on for an extra 3 ticks that you might not get. Take profit if you take the break of, here's 76. That was the overnight low. So, if you see this, let me turn on my global cursors real quick just to give you guys an idea. So if you see the break of this, targeting these levels right here, again, watch price action, see that we're putting in higher lows, things like that, changing behavior, and take your profit when you got it. So let's go back over to the profile here. So that final downside target, that 62 level that we've been chatting about a little bit, did not get hit. We were very close, got within a handful of points. That was the overnight volume point of control, once again from the January 6th into January 7th overnight profile. And that was pretty much that. We got a really nice reaction in this area. Again, if I take off my drawings just so you guys can get a bit better of a view, take this off. So you can see we came down. This is today's low. Came down, probed this area. This is the value area high from that overnight session as well. POC area. We had lows here. So we had a lot of stuff in this area, a lot of interest. Obviously, there was other time frame buying interest in this area because we have a single print buying tail left on today's regular trading hours profile. Now, when you see this generally means that there is strong buying pressure, other time frame buying pressure that is coming in, and the market is determining that this is an unfair low. This is too cheap, so this is where larger players are going to buy it up, and you can see that we are 20 plus points above today's low already. So with that said, guys, this is a pretty short daily recap, but it was a really nice session, a nice ranging day, bracketing day, and again, when we're able to measure these profiles by taking the measurement from previous session and superimposing it over a previous or recent profile level, it really gives us a lot of probability and comfort. We don't have to be freaking out about our trades. We can have if-then scenarios planned out and have everything in line. So even if we take a couple of stop losses, we have scenarios to take advantage of on the other side of our initial trade ideas, for instance. With that said, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos, like, comment, subscribe. All that stuff really makes a difference, and I do appreciate it immensely. With that said, if you guys do dig this content, check out the links in the description below where you can first and foremost find a link to these free trade plans every day in our Facebook group. You can also find our website down below where you can get information on one-on-one mentorship with me. You can get info on our private Discord access where you can watch me and the Trading Network team trade live daily at New York Open. You can get information and access to the Trading Network Proprietary Indicator Package, as well as the Fundamentals of Futures Trading, which is our comprehensive course that discusses 2 varying strategies for market conditions, one of which is the Opportunity Zone, which you guys may be familiar with, that I mention quite a bit in these videos. So thank you guys so much again, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.